You look like you've got something to say.
I have something to ask you. But I don't think I'll get a straight answer. Raccoon City. You know, after the incident, the world changed. You try to save one person, 100 others die. I guess I changed too.
You? Leon S. Kennedy. You haven't changed. You just think you have.
So here's my question. Have you changed, Ada? Or are you just trying to use me again?
What do you think? We're here. Don't think too hard, handsome. See you later.
Story of my life.
Not yet. Whose blood are you here for this time? Mine or Sadler's?
That all depends on you. Change of plans. Of course, you're free to refuse.
Think that gun's gonna be enough?
Interesting.
Okay. I'll do it. But cost you extra.
Wise decision. I'll send you the new coordinates. And remember, I do not like...
Waiting, I know. I've got a ways to go.
Right, well, welcome to the island. We're starting off with a new file somewhere. I'm not actually sure where it is. Is that it? I guess that makes sense. It's Wesker's order for us now.
I actually don't remember that much about Ada's section here, so this will be interesting.
Well, our current objective is to go to the comms tower, which... Another set piece that was cut from Leon's campaign.
This set piece.
Was, well,
More
yeah,
like
set
an
piece is being
optional
generous. This is-
room that most players
yes.
didn't see.
Location.
You say location, I say possible detour.
Yeah.
Either way, it is very much not on the beaten path. Anyway, this is like right before the Krauser fight, I think? At least like area-wise.
Yes.
And this music is what you would hear from like a 2000s action movie.
Yeah, I mean, apropos.
I was gonna say, you know, this does say take place in 2005, 2006-ish.
The year in which it takes place does not mathematically correspond with a new president with a daughter who needs escorting, as is part of the original Resident Evil 4 canon.
Was President Graham, like, new in his tenure?
Yeah, he was either the president-elect or very close to it.
I genuinely can't remember.
I only remember that because that was one of the last observations that the Dark Id made in his classic screenshot Let's Play of RE4. We've mentioned it several times, but that is a really good LP. Nope, I didn't see nothing. I'm on my smoke break. Oh, that was the last smoke break of my life.
You've given him a whole new breathing hole now.
Well, in one of the episodes of House that I recently saw, House made an amateur tracheotomy out of a shiv in prison.
You know what? Sure, why not? The go-to was like, what, a ballpoint pen tube?
Yeah.
I could see a shiv working.
I don't know why I
don't really
said that
think I
so
want to.
confidently, but
Is it because you are also a legendary diagnostician?
no, I'm not. Ooh.
So I'm pretty sure it's only the El Gigante who can really interrupt you out of the grapple animations.
We need Ada's frame data. We need to figure out all of her hitboxes and hurt boxes, and whether or not she's any good at footsies and OTG.
Find out
And
which
with
of her
that, I have
buttons.
used up all of my fighting game terminology.
Find out which of her buttons she's plus on.
So yeah, Velvet Case, real good if you want red herbs.
Which I've noticed you have none in your inventory at all. Really short on them.
I don't know. I think he could make a red, and red.
The
Oh.
the
Oh.
ultimate in supplementary herb.
I got excited because I saw the yellow tape on like the debris of a broken crate, and I thought it was a yellow herb.
Oh yeah, I thought that too.
There we
Don't
go.
worry, there's the yellow herb.
There we go. Got a ketchup and mustard vial.
Oh, is this what I think it is?
Hell yeah! It's more crates to break. And
a
a barrel.
To ChaosArgate in the future, that was perfectly lined up, so now you have a way to synchronize our audio.
It probably will not be lined up when I edit, but I will make it line up.
Yeah. In the most recent episode that I edited of my Epic Mickey Let's Play, I went out of my way to make sure that one section where both Roy and Blasphemous say, "Oh," at the exact same time. It was worth it.
Well, you always gotta do that.
That guy did a little bounce when you knocked him down.
Frankly, I'm surprised he got back up after that.
Oh right, wall combos. That's another fighting game thing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wall juggle.
Huh, I didn't know there was a treasure there. Oh, you're one away. I forgot about this. It's been a while since our last recording.
You know what, the merchant's down here. Hey, I might. There's a non-zero chance I go and
Should be just up ahead.
Come on, trade a Spinel. Do it.
I know. For the
So-
record, this is not the set piece I was thinking of. That's maybe next video.
What? Why?
I really wanted to snipe that guy, I guess.
But no.
I am so glad that you didn't edit any of this out.
The
I
Duke's
just thought it was really goofy.
The Duke's colleague is right down there. Just go. Oh.
Aw,
That's
he
some hot
also should have turned
spaghetti.
into spaghetti.
Now he's cold spaghetti.
Or even worse, spaghetti that was left in the pot for too long.
Spaghetti that somebody forgot to package up into a Tupperware container for leftovers, and it's just been sitting on the fucking counter for, oh no, oh, it sat out till it was cold.
The most tragic of all, the spaghetti forgetty.
Lukewarm spaghetti.
Nice work. I got something new for you.
Anyway, let's buy the heavy grenade recipe.
It's a commodity.
You also don't want to leave your heavy grenades in the pot for too long. I can neither confirm nor deny whether I'm speaking from experience here.
Welcome, stranger. Got a selection of good things on sale.
Yeah, get that red barrel.
There's some things
Just don't shoot it, it might explode.
Yeah, so now that I've got the upgrade ticket, I'm just gonna do whatever. And here's the final verdict. Just do the 5 color bonus, because that's not even 6 digits.
No, blue. What do you blue?
I think I might have just like stared at the screen for like half a second because I realized what I just done.
I was really hoping there would be an achievement for that called Seeing Red.
stranger. Ooh, I'll pay up dazzled, are you?
If nothing else, I feel like Ada should have like a challenge for selling in all red.
Yeah, definitely. And then Leon should have a similar challenge for selling an all blue 5 crowns.
There you are, as you wished. Anything else I can help?
Wow, you really pimped out your shotgun there, eh?
Go and cause
Hell yeah.
some mayhem, eh?
I don't have any strong opinions about this shotgun, actually. Like, it's functional, I guess.
Well, it's
But it's
certainly
like
much
fully
better.
decked out.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
It's certainly much better than her shotgun in the original Separate Ways, which can't even kill an enemy at point blank range. You know, in the middle, right in the middle of their torso. Really sad. And it can't
That
be
does sound
upgraded
upsetting.
either.
I'm just glad you were able to avoid that running clothesline.
I don't know how I did that.
Ada's not very good at selling attacks.
give me like an all Capcom characters like fighting game like Smash Bros, except you know it's just Capcom, and give me the Brute as the wrestler man.
I don't know. Perhaps it would move more copies if, say, the characters from Marvel Comics were involved.
Well, don't be ridiculous. Nah.
No, you gotta get the guys from like the Tatsunoko animation library.
Oh, I know. You gotta make sure Morrigan is involved. She's gonna be the real unit seller.
Who?
You know that lady who hasn't had her sprite updated in 15 years?
Nope, not ringing any bells.
Well, just trust me on this. She's the one who's gonna sell all those units.
No, the way I see it, if you get Marvel characters involved, then you're going to want to get the other Marvel characters that aren't directly, like, Disney owned, and Disney doesn't want that. No, that's too much work. They're
But then
just gonna
how else
wanna...
will I get my dream matchup of Akuma versus Kylo Ren?
Well, I mean, that's not Marvel, though. I guess what we want is a Disney Capcom fighting game crossover, not just Marvel.
Only if Mickey Mouse is allowed to use his magic paintbrush from Epic Mickey. Then we're talking.
No. He's just he's gonna borrow a Keyblade from Square Enix. You're gonna get that, Mickey.
But I've been waiting for that Oswald the Lucky Rabbit animated series that's supposed to be out on Disney Plus like 5 years ago, and still no word of it.
So I'm late.
We brought the medicine just in time.
Can you stand?
Where's Luis?
He was worried about you. Till the end. get rid of these things.
For Luis.
Ada, come in. There's a lab where we can remove the parasites. Had a crazy hunch that you'd know where it is.
Their most important facilities are housed in their sanctuary at the top of the mountain. That's where I'd look.
Huh. Ada the encyclopedia.
Happy to help. Now you owe me. Don't die on me now.
In Smash Ultimate, alright, you got Sora, right? He actually has different costumes. And, like, he actually has different colors, even though they're, like... They're based on things that actually happened in the game. That's fine. But then you get, like, Sonic, who can only change the color of his bangles in his shoes.
I hate that so much.
Same thing with Pac-Man.
I mean, I guess I'll give Sakurai the benefit of the doubt with Sonic. Like, I'm pretty sure he was a very late addition to Brawl, and so they didn't have a whole lot of time or resources to really flesh him out. That's why, like, 90% of his moveset is spin dashes. But then, like, they really should have taken the opportunity to flesh him out more for Wii U and 3DS or Ultimate.
Yeah. And instead, it's just, nope, he's got different colored bangles and maybe slightly different shades of blue if you're lucky.
I seem to remember that Snake was supposed to be in Melee, but they ran out of time. So we had to be moved over to Brawl.
I need to open this to get to the console.
Anyway, back to the video game we're actually watching here.
Yeah, we gotta find a way to power this door. We also have a side quest to go find 2 ornate beetles.
And when's Ada gonna be in Smash? I mean, she was technically on a Nintendo console because Resident Evil 2 was ported to the Nintendo 64.
I feel like you're forgetting the more obvious selection, which is RE4 on Wii, which had like everything.
You know, the GameCube, which it was originally exclusive to.
No love for the Switch version?
But we didn't have playable Ada in the GameCube version, did we?
Yeah, there was a Simon Ada.
Simon Ada.
Oh.
I mean, to be fair, it also sucked and wasn't very good, but it wasn't really a fleshed out campaign, and of course, you know, you could play as our mercenaries.
Right.
Anyway, here's that lab where there were a bunch of regenerators in incubation tubes that Leon had to go into.
Also, you're obsessing over the treasure that's here. You can't get it yet. I did the same thing.
There's a couple dudes here, and also I think there's still 2 regenerators in the tubes.
And a reminder on how to defeat the regenerators in case you forgot.
Yep, I hope you brought the bioscope with you.
It's still so weird that they give you the bioscope really early into Ada's campaign and just never do anything with it until now.
At best, you use it for, like, bug buster.
I forgot about this. I was the real fool.
He's been a fool.
Yeah, for a split second, I misread that as food. But if he was the food, then how did he write that journal entry? So
He wrote it as he was being eaten.
The unorthodox sequel to Itchy Tasty.
I honestly forget what the objective is right now. Oh, excuse me. Find a way out of Facility 1.
We gotta get a battery. We gotta get a battery with like 2 big honking cylinders on it.
Like I said,
Yeah.
I haven't touched this particular part of the game since I did my one and only playthrough of Separate Ways, or of the remake version.
It's basically the RE2 make battery thing, but like with a slightly different model.
Man, I'm really rusty on this game.
That's okay, it's only been like 2-3 months. Anyway, here's a Regenerador.
That effect would probably be, you know, far scarier if this game were released like 10 years ago when stereoscopic 3D was still like a big trend.
Oh man, I kind of really want to see like even like classic Resident Evil 4 on 3DS now.
I'm curious as to why that trend specifically died out. Not that I miss it or anything. It's just, it seems like the kind of, you know, a big deal that, you know, it kind of like Toby eye tracking, where it just, you know, it was a big thing for a while and then it disappeared. The technology just wasn't there anymore, and I don't know why.
It's kind of a big pain in the ass, I think is the short answer.
Yeah, like you either need like special glasses to wear, you need the right equipment.
The glasses free stuff like the 3DS, also nice. You finally got us an angle on that dumpy.
Well, that's something you'd want to see in 3D.
Yeah! Oh, think of the depth!
The depth and the texture quality, oh my.
Anyway, in terms of like the glasses free stuff that Nintendo managed to do on the 3DS, like it was really cool, but I don't think anybody properly understood the slider, and once their eyes started hurting, they just kind of turned it off forever and never gave it another chance.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like I can get through.
There's a couple quirks of 3DS's form of stereoscopic 3D as well, like the original model and the original XL's stereoscopic 3D is really fiddly. Like you have to position your head just right to get it to work.
Yeah, viewing angles. That's a term I was struggling to come up with and decided to just not mention because I couldn't remember it.
The new 3DS models have way better viewing angles.
Yeah, because it's got that thing that like tracks your eyes, but it also fucks up a little bit if you wear glasses. So
yeah.
Which means that it's going to affect at least 95% of its consumer base.
Yeah.
Although I'm, you know, I still, when I think of finicky 3D, I think of things like the red and blue 3D glasses from like novelty movies in the 50s.
Bringing to mind that one member of Biff's crew in Back to the Future. Not that Argate would get this reference. I'm hoping.
Yeah, I'm uncultured.
I'm hoping at least Tem gets the reference.
You know what? I've seen the original Back to the Future. It's a great movie. I have not seen the sequels. I've seen a number of Robert Zemeckis' other films, just not Back to the Future 2 and 3.
Well, I'm pretty sure the red blue 3D glasses guy was in the first movie, so that's good enough.
Yeah.
But the second movie is the future one. You gotta watch that one at least.
Okay. I'll add it to my list.
Oh shit, yeah, you'll talk to me about it in like 5 years or so. Okay.
Anyway, yeah, I remembered that, or I realized that I missed the first Beetle entirely because it is it has been consumed by this Regenerador.
They're hungry boys.
He swapped out his wrench diet for a beetle diet.
These poor fellows got pica.
Oh no.
Anything to sustain that dumpy.
Well, that sucked.
Oof.
At least know the general location, even if I'm not gonna be able to do anything with it.
And that's why you shouldn't eat non-edible foods.
But you definitely should eat naan.
That sounds
bread,
real good
yes.
right now. Maybe just like dip it in some nice curry.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm hungry.
Yeah, don't worry, folks. We only have so many regenerators left. I'll stop talking about their asses soon, I promise.
Well, I mean, if you're still hungry, there are plenty of cakes available.
How would you describe those cakes? Are they thick?
Yes, and also dumpalicious. That was the word I was going for.
At this rate, we're just deliberately saying things for you to take out of context.
Isn't that how it always goes?
Oh, hey, look, it's that big-ass battery you need.
Yeah, it's bare
It's
minimum like a very touched up
That was bound to happen.
model of like the battery from the end of the RE2 remake campaign.
Yeah. Like, they scrubbed the color off of the, like, the handle side, I think.
And yet they couldn't find an excuse to, like, shoehorn in the bolt cutters somewhere.
Go figure.
Those bolt cutters have been in every RE Engine game, except this one.
And wait, are there bolt cutters in Monster Hunter or Street Fighter 6?
Not to my recollection, no.
Damn.
Maybe one of the monsters in Monster Hunter Rise or World, don't remember which one, just make it a giant bolt cutter.
That would mean every weapon type would have to have a bolt cutter weapon. Oh, I want dual blades. They're just 2 sets of bolt cutters.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they're absolutely useless in combat, but they will open any door.
No. They'd be the only set of dual blades to deal blunt damage.
Yes, that's even better.
Oh, man. That would... Oh. Ooh. Those would be kind of broken. They'd have to deal, like, not a whole lot in order to not be broken. Oh, hey, I remember this room. This room sucks a little for Ada.
Yeah, I don't like it. I especially don't like that I only have 4 rifle rounds going into this.
Yep, that sounds familiar.
That's kind of mostly my own fault, but still. I hate this section.
I
Yeah,
have,
why did you leave this fish?
I've recently
Actually, wait,
beaten
maybe
Alan
that's a
Wake
reasonable
2,
thing to do.
which is a game that also has a lot of combat mechanics that are they're definitely inspired by, you know, the Resident Evil remake games, including a parry that I always forget because the game never really teaches you about it. And it is surprisingly useful if you can time it correctly, but I don't know. It's something I always forgot about it. Never really used it much.
Yeah, I can't say I'm super familiar with, like, anything from Remedy's catalog. Sorry to disappoint all the people in the thread who were, I guess, hoping for a Control or Alan Wake LP from me?
Play Control.
I would say it would definitely be interesting, especially if it was a blind LP.
Blind
There are
LP.
several excellent.
Blind
hello
LP.
there.
Blind LP of Control. Play Control.
Now,
Blind LP.
you gotta do Alan Wake, then Quantum Break, then Control.
Were you about to say and then Condom Break?
Oh no! That would be something to a LP for sure, I guess.
I can't believe Remedy is so high profile they've got porn parodies now.
Anyway, after the Regenerator there, we've got a fucking Iron Maiden to deal with too.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice!
You did the thing.
You actually parried their spike attack. That's really cool.
I'm glad I managed to do that by accident, because I don't think I'm ever going to do it again.
Donk.
Well, thanks to you, Liquidy Poo. Whenever I refer to Quantum Break, I know exactly which nickname I'll use for it. Wait, is this like a version of the Iron Maiden that always spits out spikes whenever you attack it?
I think it's just constantly doing the spiky attack.
Yeah. I don't know. This guy fucking sucks.
Oh, you noticed.
The constant
about to say,
protecting
you've
its
got
spikes has broken.
Oh wait, you've got one more itty bitty grenade.
I do. I just didn't feel like going back to the attaché case, I think. I just really need to shoot these stupid hearts.
Good, you killed him. I distinctly remember, I think I remember complaining about this to you guys, and you guys reminded me it's possible to just not kill everything. Just go, just run away from it.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that's probably the sensible option with these two assholes. Just run. Like, it's a tight corridor, but I'm pretty sure you could push your way through.
I mean, you did. It's just you turned around because you wanted to kill it, like I wanted to kill it.
I don't even remember getting on the other side of it. When did that happen?
Or maybe I'm telling weird lies. I don't know.
I don't know. I got all turned around in that hallway for sure.
No, they're not weird lies. They're sweet little lies. Actually, maybe they're weird too. Who knows?
Ah,
If
this is
only
why
you
you
bought
get
those
the
small
small
keys like 6 videos ago.
My disappointment is strong and palpable.
I'll get some. Eventually. Now that I'm not saving up for an exclusive upgrade ticket.
I'm gonna press X to doubt.
Anyway, we've made our circuit back around so we can go turn in the 2 beetles.
Oh, welcome, stranger.
Weren't there 5?
Selection of
Excuse me,
good
4.
things on sale, stranger. I knew
5 if
you
we're
would
including
notice.
Pete Best,
Well,
which most people
look at
don't.
you, mate. Good as new. Better to be over-prepared, am I right?
Especially if in the process of over-preparing, you're the one giving me money.
That's about all I can do for this weapon. Although... No, never.
Perhaps you want to go to the PlayStation store and buy some extra tickets for real-world money.
No, I don't think he would suggest that, because that money's going to Sony. He's not seeing a single peseta.
Welcome.
Not even a yes, yes, yes.
Oh my
There,
God,
I
you
bought
actually
a key.
did it!
Happy?
Choice.
No, I'm not happy. There's still more to trade for.
Anytime.
How can someone who is in a constant state of liquid fecal matter ever be truly happy?
You know, I was worried you were about to make Ada go off-brand.
I might have been considering it for more ammo pickups. But I gotta stick with her brand.
How else will she have a hashtag iconic to attaché case? That could then be sold for way too much fucking money.
Oh yeah, gold ingot.
Which, speaking of weird merchandise, I mean, things like the GameCube chainsaw controller are pretty well known. But also, at one point, Capcom sold an identical jacket to what Leon wears for something like $500.
Oh, I thought that thing was like in the thousands.
Interest you in a
It
deal
Maybe by today's money it is, but in 2004, I think it was $500.
Knife needs care every once in a while.
I'm gonna have to double check that because I know like a lot of those video game replica jackets go for some really silly money. Like I know Dante's jacket goes for a lot.
And while you're at it, also show the chainsaw controller, just in case people think we're making that up.
See, I also know the Liquid Snake jacket went for a ton of money as well. I think that one was like 4 digits.
Yeah, we gotta think of more homework for editing Argate to do.
As someone who also, you know, does an absurd amount of post-commentary editing in my own Let's Plays, I like to make sure that my co-commentators share in that pain.
Put a subtitle there that says, "Thanks, Tem."
Oh no, I didn't mean to end the video on a commercial for my channel. That's very tasteless.